Rodriguez Show.
And we are back on the Rodriguez Show, and we have our first guest for today's episode. She's a singer-songwriter. She just dropped her new single, Her, today. Lise, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I wasn't expecting the laughing children.
Oh, yeah. The kids are excited to see you.
Thank you, children.
And they can follow you online at Kira, Kira.Lise on Instagram. And if you drop the dot, the period, it's just Kiralise on TikTok, and you can see it on the screen as well. And you have a new single, like I said, it's called Her. But first, before we get to all that, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Take us back to the beginning of your story. How did you even start making music?
Long time ago. So I started making music probably right out of high school or in between high school. So I was in a performing arts program. That's where I started a lot of my singer-songwriter, acoustic guitar moment. Probably wrote my first real song my junior year of high school. Was releasing songs through my high school, and then once going out for a couple years I didn't really write as much. But
how did you release songs through your high school?
So it was kind of bizarre. I went to Huntington Beach Academy for the Performing Arts. They have a pop education program called MMET. They one year started a songwriter program. So every year we'd have this one show. It was contemporary, so we would do 30 top hits of that year, and then there'd be 10 or so student originals. And so one of the teachers of the department took those 10 songs or whatever that were in the show and produced them. And so with the help of my teacher, I got to put out songs that way.
That's dope.
Yeah,
it's cool that they had gave people the opportunity to do that.
Yeah. So technically I have other songs out there, but no one's going to know that they exist.
They're just in the vault.
They're in the vault somewhere.
So how long ago was that?
So high school for me, oh God, how old am I? I'm 24. Oh. Let's do some math. So when I was 16, so 8 years ago.
Okay, so you've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, I took a break from doing some serious songwriting for a couple years, and then once I turned about 20, I started just writing songs in a different way, more singer-songwriter, folky, very influenced by old Beatles music of the 60s, but also 90s alt and psych rock, Radiohead. So
yeah, I can hear that. So creatively, those have been your influences, your main influences, you would say?
Yeah, Beatles, Radiohead. I really like any indie rock bands like Grizzly Bear, or even some Muse to an extent. I appreciate a good alternative ambient production behind a song, and with that and just some weird chromatic melodies. And I think that that kind of encases me in a nutshell.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Is there anybody you look up to in terms of how they do the business side of it?
No.
No, you're just doing it for the creativity. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like being authentic, myself. I don't really care if you think I'm weird or think there's something wrong with me. I'm just I'm gonna do me, you know. Just at the end of the day, if you like what I do and you like what I write, that's all I really care about.
Yeah. Well, artistic freedom is something that's we're all striving for, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so now when you sit down and write a song, what's the process like? Do you write the instrumental first? Do you think, and then also where do you pull the stories from? Are they personal, or what happened to other people?
Super personal. So when I was in my songwriting kick when I was about 20 or 21, I was definitely driven by just raw emotion. I would be going through something and I would be why am I so sad? I need to cope with this somehow. And I guess in a therapeutic way, I would just take a melody first, or take a chord progression first and play my guitar for a bit. And for the most part, my melodies would kind of blend in with my guitar playing. So I would take the top line of whatever I'm playing and just think of a melody through that, and then think of words to go over whatever I'm feeling.
Oh, okay, so it kind of goes hand in hand while writing the song and the lyrics at the same time. Kind of.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah. I've tried doing lyrics first, but I always scrap it. I'm no, that's kind of weird. And so I'll just go back to my guitar. And when I used to have a really nice computer Logic setup, I would produce over my songs. I'd add strings, I would add drums, I would add everything because I have a background in keys.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely a creative process.
That's cool. That's really cool. So one of the things that you wanted to have me mention was the TikTok, which how is it now as an artist trying to also put stuff on there for people to see?
It's honestly kind of annoying. Like, I love having TikTok as a platform to be able to like share my music with everyone, but it's also definitely very catered to a specific and minute audience that like you have to try and like figure out on your own. Like, you see like all those like people who are trying to trend, like, oh, let me write this song and it'll blow up, or let me do this trend so I can blow up. Doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, it's just like you still want to like stay true to yourself and to your music. And while like platforms like TikTok are like very helpful for musicians, we're also kind of stuck in that category of like we have to create or no one's gonna care or see you. Like, that's just the problem. So
yeah. I mean, even us like trying to make this show, or like I do another podcast with my wife, and it's like you have to be part of that, like please the algorithm to like kind of get something back, but it just sucks.
It's just so superficial that it pisses me off. Like, you just gotta like what happened to like just being a real person. Like, you're stuck behind a screen every single day, and you just kind of forget like who you are, and you feel so like critical on yourself too when you're just like, why did only like 10 people like this when 1,000 people saw it, or whatever the numbers may be. It doesn't really matter. It's still a number. Like, for me, for example, like you might look at my TikTok page and be like, she has like 170,000 followers. Like, that means something, right? No, because 95% of those followers don't even know that my account still exists or that they're following me.
Yeah, because of what they're being put on their like feed. On
it's funny because Instagram just updated to look more like TikTok, and people have been like, turn Instagram back to where it was. And it's like, they're all trying to feed into the same thing. We're all just like constantly scrolling, and it's like losing its authenticity.
I agree. Yeah. And it sucks to have to like play into it to, be able to put your music out there.
Yeah.
We'll go in a more positive direction now. So you dropped your first original single earlier this year called Fire Burning.
Woo!
What led to the creation of that?
More raw emotion. So that song originated when I was 20, I think, like summer 2018. That was like the first song that I wrote in like a new stream of songs. So I had like my old way of writing, my new way of writing, like my new method. That was the first song in that method of writing. Just guy I was seeing didn't go that great. I had to reflect on like the relationship and what I did wrong or what he might have done wrong, and just assess like, am I ready for something like this, or am I ready to just move on and let this love/fire burn out? So that was like what the song was about, was like a love or a relationship, like burning into something and then burning out of something. Yeah.
It seemed like it was people that just weren't compatible anymore, kind of. That's what reading the lyrics and kind of listening to it, that's kind of what I got from it.
Yeah.
So the new single, Her, is out today. Tell us about that one.
Yeah. So that one, again, another relationship that just didn't end well for me. But in that one instead, like, had been seeing him for a short amount of time, committed to me, and then decided that committing to me was the wrong decision, but he decided too late because I was all in, yet he wasn't. And so even like near the end of the song, I sing like, why put her through that? Why put her through that? It's just like, why did you put me through that entire experience if you weren't ready for something so committed?
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, that one took a couple years. I premiered that song on like a random YouTube dating show, and a lot of people loved it, and it just took so long to produce. Like, it took us like 2.5 years to produce it fully, so now I'm happy with it.
Like, to get it to the point where you wanted it to be.
Yeah, it has like strings, and it has like just like full blood orchestra, just a really nice, like, I don't know, just like overall production value.
Well, we're excited to hear it. Everybody that's probably listening is like, dang, I gotta check it out. Well, you're gonna perform it in a little bit. Before we do, I have a couple more questions. So you are from Orange County. You've been here. What do you think of the music scene right now?
I love the music scene here right now. I've definitely seen some like really good names like blow up. Like one of my friends, he's in Ginger Root. He started here in Orange County, was playing like, random little coffee bars, and he just like played a bill with Thundercat last week.
That's dope.
Like doing things like that. Yeah, just like wherever you look, like you have like a lot of good like musicians that are like ready to like just take the next level and branch out.
Yeah, it's cool to see so much talent out here. And So where do you see yourself? What are your goals for the rest of the year in terms of music?
The rest of the year, I have an EP that I'm working on. So I have another 4 tracks on that EP besides the 2 that I just put out. So hopefully near the end of the year, I hope to release that. So
Yeah, dang, I'm looking forward to checking that out.
thank you.
Yeah. All right. So before we get to the performance, and I was gonna say like all the experiences you went through in those relationships, it must have been good to like process those feelings in the songs, and now like they can connect to other people that feel that way, right?
Totally. I think like I value a lot of like real conversations with people, and I definitely respect a lot of songwriters who take like a lot of their real emotion and value into their music and just like share it without like any fear, and it's all vulnerable, and I think that's like really like cherishable.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage to do that, and so to put all your emotions out there for everybody to see. So
Yeah.
and the songs, I mean, the song that I heard, "Fire Burning," it definitely paid off, like putting all that in there.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, so before the performance, though, we have the segment called 60 Seconds With. This is the fast question round. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
All right. All right. Favorite cartoon character?
Oh God. I don't know. Patrick Star.
Favorite song right now?
Favorite song right now? Oh God. I'll Have What She's Having by Woos.
One word to describe you when you were a kid.
Nut. Goofy.
Do you have a hidden talent?
I can wiggle my ears technically, but I'm not gonna show you.
Netflix, Hulu, or HBO?
Oh, Netflix.
Name of your best friend in high school.
Name of my best friend in high school, Megan.
First CD you ever bought.
First CD. Oh God. What's it? Maybe it was a Jonas Brothers album. A little bit longer, maybe.
Favorite movie.
Favorite movie. My favorite movie is The Truman Show.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So with Jim Carrey or Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
Which one between those two, Jim Carrey or Will Ferrell?
Oh, Jim Carrey.
Nice.
1000%.
And favorite thing about music?
Favorite thing about music, I think, is the creativity.
Nice. And that was 60 Seconds with Lise on The Rodriguez Show. All right, guys, it's time for her performance. Check out her new single, Her, which is out today, and her previous single, Fire Burning. Give it up for Lise on The Rodriguez Show.
Wake up slowly, eyes start rolling off your bedroom shelf. Feel it coming, you know nothing good about yourself. Well, is she worth it enough to deal with the heartache? I know that's your decision to make. Weary dreaming, disappearing off the rising shore. Quickly singing, thought of her and tried to ask for more. She knows you're thinking the chances of her leaving can make you or break you in. Ooh. hurt them to give up and try again. What put her through that? What put her through that? Hide yourself from him. He lurks in the dark while you're fast asleep. Pray he'll keep you safe from monsters that'll you by the thoughts by your grave. Hope the day will come when you're okay to have a heart of love again. Hold it, lead her, tell her that you'll need her. All in dreams of happy ever after. Play the fool, her dressed up and imposter. Fire burning still. Find yourself again until he walks in and tries to lock your hands to the door. Frozen in your place, and now you can't do anything about him anymore. Trace your footprints back to better days, better times, better love, better run away. Hold her, lead her, promise that you'd keep her. Strike the gold in her happy ever after. Praise her, save her life for your own pleasure. Fire burning out.
Here, Lise, on the Rodriguez Show. Thank you. That was a beautiful performance.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think